What was your favorite part of that?
Winning.
What was your favorite part of your night? Your very eventful night?
Winning.
What was that experience just like in terms of, getting up to such a big lead, sweeping this series, sweeping the season series, all of it?
It was a great experience, man. First off, the atmosphere here is unreal. This is only my second Subway Series games or first time playing in New York Subway Series, so that was epic. Shout out to New York City for that. Shout out to the Mets fans. Glad to come away with a win.
What's been working well for you at the plate?
I've just been sticking with my approach. Today I was focused on trying to have a good rhythm, being on time for the heater, and it worked out for me. So gonna look to keep improving on that.
What's been the key to the success against Cole?
He's a really good pitcher, so I'm just thankful to have success off him in general at all.
Is there anything that you see well against him?
No, I really just try to be on time for his heater and then have an idea of have a good approach based off of how previous at-bats went for me against him, because I know he's very smart, so I'm just trying to think with him.
Safe to say you were sitting heater there?
Yeah, I was definitely trying to be on time for heater every pitch today.
Your sliding catch there, did you think you had that off the bat?
I knew I had a good chance because I got a good jump, and it was a pretty good one today that was fully reached out, so thankful to help right there.
What kind of statement does it make to sweep the Subway Series? It's obviously something that's not happened very often.
Yeah, I think it's huge, but also I think as a team we try to treat every game equal. No game is bigger than any other one, but we try to come in and win every single series and every single game, so it was good to get that sweep for sure.
Do you notice a difference in the level of intensity in these games?
I mean, the atmosphere was unreal, man. That's why it's hard. I think the easiest way to explain it is it was like a playoff atmosphere, and it was a lot of fun.
Did you hear any of the Let's Go Mets chants that started creeping in there at the end?
Yeah, at the end, especially because it started. All the Yankees fans started clearing out, and I feel like it was only Mets fans out there, so it was awesome.
2 wins in a tough environment like this week. What do you think? What kind of statement does that make about your team?
Yeah, look, we play well, not an easy ballpark to come in and take 2 out of a good team, obviously. But yeah, it says a lot about this group. They were ready to go. Very good win yesterday, and then today against a really good pitcher on Cole, we were able to do some damage there on pitches on the sun. So two really good games.
Having watched on both sides, Cole against the Mets, what allows the Mets to hit him the way that they do through the years?
Yeah, look, we were aggressive, and even when we got behind in counts, we were still looking for pitches that we could do damage with. I thought he was on today, but he just left a couple of cutters. One to Alonso, one to Lindor first pitch, but he's a really good pitcher. We were just ready to go, and we stayed ready for some of the mistakes.
What did you think of the boost that Tyrone gave for you guys, both at the bottom of the lineup and defensively?
Yeah, huge. And we know he's a really good player. He was going through a little bit of a rough stretch here, and it was good to see him go out there and have that type of game. We saw it not only offensively, but the way he played center field, the diving play, and in the last inning, the way he ran down that ball was pretty impressive. So, good player here that is finally getting some results.
What's wrong with Vader?
Nothing. He just rolled his ankle yesterday on that play, that inside move in the 9th inning. Woke up sore today, so nothing really, day to day. So.
Does he or will he get an MRI or anything?
He got one.
Yeah.
He got one just as a precaution, but everything was, no structural damage, nothing. So it's day to day.
Is the boot just to protect it while he's?
I don't know why he's on the boot, So
he left with a limp in a boot.
Oh, so okay, that's news for me, But I talked to him before the game, after the game. Obviously, we got that MRI and everything was fine. So he's day to day.
What's the feeling heading into the series against the Braves? You could overtake them for the top wild card spot after the bad start this year.
I mean, look, we're not, watching or looking at standings here. We just got to continue to play well. We got to take one day at a time. That's the mindset here. It's been like that the past 3-4 weeks, and it'll continue to be that way. Like I said, take care, the teams that you need to take care. And then tomorrow, obviously, we got 4 games against a really good team. But again, the mindset for us is come in here, prepare, go out there, compete, and let the rest take care of itself. So, yeah.
We all knew that Lindor was capable of this, that he would probably turn it around. But when you put him at the top, since you put him at the top of the order, have you noticed anything different? Is he getting pitched different? Is his approach different? Anything stand out to you?
That's a great player. I feel like I sit here every day and we talk about how good of a player he is, and just everything that he does on the field. This is a guy that he wants to be there. He wants to play, and we saw it in the 9th inning. We're up big, and he hit the ground ball, and he runs it down. Like the game's on the line. Like you can take that away from a guy like that. So, great player that is having a really good year here. But I'm not surprised by it because I've seen it.